Great, thank you, Senator. So, as I said, I'm Greg Sadler, the CEO of Good Ancestors Policy. Good Ancestors wants to help us all be good ancestors to future generations by making forward-looking, evidence-based and practical policy recommendations. As part of that goal, I coordinated the submission from Australians for AI Safety, and Sarush was one of the signatories. When we talk about safety, we mean physical harm to people or infrastructure, especially at a large scale. The same meaning of safety as in aviation safety. These are the kinds of issues that the CEOs of all the top AI companies and key academics raised last year in widely publicised open letters. Submissions to this inquiry, the public and experts overwhelmingly agree that safety needs to be a priority. I want to focus on what those safety concerns are and how we can practically address them. To make good policy, we need to think about the models of tomorrow. In the Good Ancestors submission, we present evidence that AI capabilities have grown rapidly and unpredictably. That capability growth is likely to continue or to accelerate. And we should anticipate that some of those new capabilities will be dangerous. This could be because they are misused, or in the future, we could lose control of highly capable AI systems. Biosecurity is perhaps the most useful example to start understanding misuse risks. In 2017, a leading laboratory manufactured an extinct relative of the smallpox virus using DNA that they'd ordered online. Today's AI is on the cusp of being able to help thousands of people to do what was only possible previously in those leading labs. In March 2022, a paper was published in Nature Machine Intelligence detailing how an AI intended to find new drugs instead designed 40,000 novel and lethal molecules in less than 6 hours. Similarly, a 2023 study showed that students were able to use ChatGPT to suggest potential pandemic pathogens, explain how they could be made from DNA ordered online, and supply the names of DNA synthesis companies unlikely to screen orders to ensure they don't include dangerous DNA sequences. The study also showed that GPT's safeguards failed to prevent it from providing that kind of dangerous assistance. It's realistic that AIs could help people build bioweapons during the next term of government. The US has taken action to address this safety risk, including through an executive order in October 2023. I've raised this issue with several departments, but have not seen any evidence of ownership of this risk in the Australian system or an intent to follow the US in implementing targeted safeguards. Similar misuse concerns arise around other capabilities like cyber offence. While GPT 3.5 had limited cyber offensive capability, a series of papers published earlier this year showed that GPT-4 was able to autonomously hack websites and exploit 87% of newly discovered vulnerabilities in real-world systems. If developers create future generations of AI systems with advanced cyber offensive capabilities and inadequate safeguards, it would dramatically change the cyber landscape. But there are practical things we can do to address these safety concerns. Establishing an Australian AI Safety Institute based on the UK model that focuses on frontier safety is the first step. An AI Safety Institute would help tackle uncertainty by contributing to the evaluations necessary to understand next-generation systems and brief policymakers accordingly. Finally, we have useful overseas models that can help us regulate AI in Australia. Canada and EU have useful definitions of high-risk AI and general-purpose AI systems with systemic risk that will let us target regulations only at risky models and avoid harmful overregulation. Californian Bill SB 1047 has specific proposals that we could adopt, like requiring the most advanced AI models to undergo safety testing, requiring developers and deployers to shut down AI models in certain circumstances, and mandating safety incident reporting like we currently do in the aviation industry. We have to get ahead of these problems rather than taking a wait-and-see approach that puts an unacceptable risk onto future generations.